Cute dog. What the f?
Oh my god! Oh my goodness, looks like you had a good time. You smell good.
This is weird. This is really weird. Oh!
If I can get something for free, I'd rather do that any time than...
Oh!
My family and I are so cheap that we all share one tub of water a day. We don't have cooties. We're never that dirty. It just makes sense to you. I'm Melody.
What the hell? Oh my god! Okay, so let me get this right. All right. So, okay. Wow, all right. First, 10 seconds, my mind is blown. What? So they're sharing bath water? And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but that bath water did not look clean to me at all. And then the little boy gets in there, and then the dad gets... Oh, all right. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Cheap Shots, or now I like to call it Extreme Reaction, because that's kind of what it is. It's a little bit closer to what we're actually doing. I'm sorry, my mind is like... We're just going to continue and jump right into this thing, but what the heck did you guys suggest for me to watch? Holy moly! Let's keep it going. What?
I'm Melody Rose, and I'm a hillbilly cheapskate.
A hillbilly
My wife is
cheapskate.
always working at trying to save money and shrink
Oh.
the budget.
To save money on water and electricity, we use cold water, and the whole family takes a bath. My husband will take a bath, then I do, then
No.
Ronnie.
Mm-mm.
It saves us a lot of money.
No.
Sometimes I actually do want to take my own shower.
Of course you do, poor kid.
Much because my parents like to save water.
Oh my
Think
gosh.
about how much water a bathtub uses. I bet there's probably, 20, 25
Oh,
gallons?
no. Okay, let's stop this right here. So, hold on. Oh my gosh, my mind is blown, and we just started this thing. We're like a minute in. Okay, first of all, I'm the cheapest wrestler in the world. This is Extreme Reaction, where I basically watch other cheapskates in action, try to mimic their life hacks, try them out, see if they're any good. I can't even keep my eyes off this screen right now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pay attention to you guys right here. And this is the Hillbilly episode of Extreme Cheapskates, which I had never seen until today, and I am perplexed in the first minute. I don't even know what to say. This is bananas. Oh my gosh. Okay. So they share bath water, which is just kind of... I get what happens. Little Jimmy's in there and he's like, Mom, I got one of your pubes stuck in my teeth. Mom, Dad Dingleberry went down my throat. Like, what the heck? I just don't feel like, I forget just sanitary. It just seems like kind of gives me creepy vibes. Whoa! Let's continue.
4 of us, that's 100 gallons a day. I mean, think about it. How stupid is that? I ration our shampoo, I wash, I just pour
Okay.
that much in there. That's enough for a month.
A month?
Everybody's out of luck, so everybody's really good about rationing.
I thought you was gonna say that's enough for now.
Family's use of soap and shampoo. Melody manages to keep bottles for over 6 months.
Okay.
We gotta keep our electric.
All right, so we are going to try this, but not yet. We're going to watch the kind of like the next segment first, and then we're going to try it, and you guys will see why. Let's keep it going.
Bill
Oh my
as little as
gosh.
possible by making sure the lights are not being used.
We do have electricity. See? It's on.
Okay.
I'm not going to waste any more. We have electricity in this house.
Right.
I don't use it. I use a lantern.
All right, so Melody uses a lantern, and what she does is, I guess at night when the sun goes down, they just use the lantern. They don't use any sort of electricity. So we're going to try this out over the weekend. Here we go. Nice and cold. All right, so I just wanted to turn that off real quick and kind of explain to you guys what I'm doing here. So what I wanted to do was really capture what Melody Rose was doing in her Extreme Cheapskate episode. So I thought first, brilliant idea, little light bulb, is why don't I have a lantern on for the whole time, and we'll just do this whole shoot throughout the weekend at night. And as you can see here, filling up a tub of cold water, which I'm not really too excited about, but it's time to, get down to business and really test out these cheap hacks and see if they work. So we're going to let this thing fill up, and I'll see you guys in a second.
I'm not going to run up no $100 electric bill. That, to me, sometimes makes me have a heart attack. I don't buy toilet paper. I use newspapers that we get free in town. Take that one sheet, more than that.
No.
And then you put it, when you get done, into this bag. When this bag's full, we take it out and burn it.
Burn it?
Because I haven't used it.
It must smell like where they live.
Buy your roll of toilet paper. It's not that I can't buy a roll of toilet paper.
You should.
We don't need it. No.
Okay. Let's stop right there. Okay, I don't even see how this, forget just sanitary, it doesn't even make sense to me. You can't flush it, so you have to throw it out. So whether you're buying bags to throw it out in, or you're just keeping that in your house, it's just a no. That's a no for me, dog. I don't think so. Sorry, Melody. You do not have me with this one. Let's keep it going.
Sometimes I've come in here, I got boys in the family, they don't always replace newspapers. I've insulated this window with newspapers, keeps the light out, heating and cooling, and saves me if I'm on the toilet and I need something.
I don't even understand with the window.
Toilet paper.
And that's gotta cut your butthole.
Like my daughter, my mother-in-law, who thinks our cheapskate ways are a little out there.
Yeah, a little bit. So our tub is filled. I'm a little nervous about this because, like I said, it is cold water. Melody said that she saved on money on heat by making sure she only used cold water for her and her family. So I don't know. Let's see how this goes. The closer you get to the bottom, the colder it is. Like I said, we're not going to be using electricity. I'm kind of cheating because obviously this camera has a light on it. But I'll be using, I don't have a Bray Wyatt kind of lantern. I can't, but you know, this will have to do the trick. Just to provide me with some light as I go through the daily activities of the weekend. But this tub water right here, I'm going to reuse. I'm not going to drain it or anything like that. It's Saturday now. It's going to sit here until Sunday night, and then we're going to bathe again in it. I know it doesn't sound great, but this is what she does, and I will let you know what I think of it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Like I said, the further you go in, the colder it gets. How does the little kid do this? Okay, we're in. So let's put some of this in the water. All right. She says she only uses like a drop or two. I guess if you're sitting in it and there's soap in it already, maybe that would work. But I don't know. Let me just grab a little bit more of this. I feel like when you come in here, it's got to be quick. I can't imagine. Well, I guess it's kind of like a pool maybe. The longer you're sitting in here, the easier it is. Mom, can you help me shave? Mom!
I can wash a laundry basket full of dirty clothes.
All right, Dad, let's see what you have.
Is a electric washing machine.
Okay. Okay, so, all right, this isn't so bad, I don't think. Let's see. All right, so a lot of people, I mean, we look back at many years ago. People used to wash their clothes like this, so I don't think this is so bad.
He's better than a ringer washer. He has the muscles.
This wasn't something that I can attempt myself because I don't really have a place to dry the clothes. But I'm okay with this. If this is what they choose to do, especially if they do it as a family, this one's fine. This one's fine.
As a family, and it gets us out doing something together. There's no reason to waste our money on the other stuff.
Okay.
By doing her laundry outside, Melody saved herself $2,000 on a washing machine.
$2,000. Yeah, washing machines and dryers can be very expensive. So, you know what? I'm not going to knock them for this one. This is probably one of the things where I'm like, all right, that makes some sense. So, are you redeeming yourself here, Melody? Because in the beginning, you definitely did not have me.
Machine, and she also uses her backyard to save on the cost of another appliance.
Let's see what this is.
We had a small chest freezer that went out, and instead of just throwing it away, we come up with the idea of burying it in the ground.
Oh.
We got some eggs.
So I'm not going to lie, I don't really know much about this, or if it works, or if it doesn't work. But if it does work, and it genuinely keeps your
refrigerator, doesn't cost a dime to run this. When you get 100 degrees outside and if this is in the sun, that's not good. You have to keep it in the shade.
Okay.
The ground keeps it at about a 50.
If it works and actually keeps your food fresh, then I'm all for it. Sounds like Dad, you know, he might have some good ideas. He's holding it down for the family, you know?
Oh, I definitely see why some people see our behaviors as over the top, but
you think?
I don't care about being normal.
Honestly, not using electricity and just sticking to the lantern wasn't really that big of a deal. Doing the daily activities, you know, just kind of walking around the house, using the refrigerator, going on the computer, playing video games, all those things are really, really easy because most of them involve electronics that light up either way. So I'm not opposed to this life hack. I don't think it's so bad. It's a little bit more of an inconvenience and a little bit of an annoyance, but otherwise, you know what? More power to you, hillbillies. More power to you.
We have a 72-foot trailer, and I would say
they have a lot of dogs.
Closed off.
All right, so what is this?
Our bedroom. We only utilize this one. The rest of the house we blocked off to save on heating and cooling. There's 4 of us sleeping here on this king-sized bed.
All 4 of them. Okay, so that's a little weird to me. It's a little weird.
We don't mind cuddling.
It's not, I mean, it is cost effective. So I guess that's good. But there has to come to a point where your kids are just too old to do this.
To use that part of my house. I'm not
like that other kid, he's got to be 13.
For her to sleep that's not going to cost
it's a little old to be sharing a bed with your parents, you know what I mean? Cost effective, yeah.
Melody Rose sticks to a monthly
but I still don't know if it's worth that, you know?
For her family of 4, it's
all right, doing some laundry again.
But adding any
nice brown water.
Honey, we got to find that old horse trough.
Horse trough? What's that for?
Brandy's not going to take a bath in our bath water. And you know her. Honey, after 4 of us,
hold on. He said, why? Why isn't he going? Why aren't they going? Why aren't they going to take a bath in our dirty brown water after, you know, the kids finished cleaning their butts and my dingleberries came out and your pubes are in the water? I don't understand. What's the problem with that, right? Sounds pretty good to me.
You know how she is?
All right. Here it is.
But it has a big hole in the bottom.
All right, so what are they going to do about that?
Let's take it around front. I think just right out here.
Okay.
All right, so they're creating some sort of a bath for their daughter and son-in-law to bathe their family in. So that way you don't have to share the tub water with them like they do for themselves. That's interesting. But wait a minute, so they outlined it in plastic, but then put boiling water in it? I feel like that wouldn't work. I feel like it, you know, would melt the plastic, no?
Me and my mom are nothing alike. I'm like a city girl. She is a country.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
They don't use lights.
That guy was like, did you see his face? He was like, why did I sign up for this family? Why am I even here? What the f***?
In the house, they use lanterns, for goodness sakes.
Look over on your left.
Lanterns? That's the biggest issue, the lanterns?
That's my new home if you get my bedroom for 2 weeks.
We would never go that far to save $1.
He's like, please get me out of here. Why did I marry into this family? This is great. I love this episode.
Taking hot baths and stuff. We got you a nice hot bath outside for y'all with the boiling water.
They don't even know, but they're about to take a Goku bath. You ever see Goku take a bath where he's in that big garbage can? And sometimes I feel like, I don't know if it's true, but I feel like reminds me of the Looney Tunes where somebody's like chopping up some carrots and some food and he's just bathing in the food. They're about to become like human stew. They don't even know it yet.
We're trying to accommodate you where you'll be happy.
Yeah. Don't you like
Yeah, thrilled.
Put his feet in there. He can take a nice bath. Dip him in there.
Don't put the baby in there. Do not put the baby in there. You do not put your baby in that thing.
See, he'll like it.
They weren't always that extreme.
Why? Why would you put your baby in there? Oh my gosh.
Stuff, but all of a sudden it kind of got extreme. It's just kind of like almost
just a little
contest to see how much money they can save.
I'm all about saving money, but there's always a line. There's always a line.
You just dip it out.
Get the baby out of the stew. Get the baby out of the stew.
She knew what she was getting in for when she said she's coming for 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh. This episode's bananas. I love it though.
Hey Mom, what are we eating?
Squirrel dumplings. Boys shot a couple of squirrels earlier, so squirrel dumplings.
Squirrel dumplings?
Nice plump.
No way. This can't be real.
Them fancy French restaurants.
I've had frogs legs before actually, and they're pretty good. But squirrel dumplings? Squirrel dumplings? That can't be a real thing, is it?
Sick.
Have you guys ever had squirrel dumplings? I've never even heard of that.
Look at Dad. He likes squirrel dumplings.
Don't feed the baby the squirrels!
Using your baby as a guinea pig.
Oh my gosh.
Guinea pig. We gotta try that sometime.
This lady's crazy. Oh my gosh.
My parents will ever change their cheapskate ways.
I don't think so either, sister.
I don't think there's a limit at all to how far I'll go to save money.
All right, so we're back. Looks like the tub water drained a little bit, but honestly, it's still a little cool, but I think it's probably slightly warmer than yesterday, so let's get in here. Let's do this. All right, guys, it's time for a recap. First of all, the water is still kind of cold. It smells a lot like shaving cream and a little bit like soap, but otherwise, after just one day of sitting in, it's not so bad. Now, let's break this down here. Let's talk about Melody and her family, the things that they do. So, the tub, like I said, I feel like if it was just her and her husband, whatever. You live your own life, you do what you want to do. But involving the kids in there, it just doesn't seem hygienic, and it doesn't really seem appropriate. It seems very inappropriate, so it kind of skeeves me out, especially because their water was brown. Now, I do not approve of the using newspaper to wipe your butt, because you can't even flush it. So you're essentially just using bags to put it in, so now you're wasting bags. To me, it seems like not the best cheap life hack at all. Now, the father, I don't really understand this, but he did something where he had like this hole in the ground, and he said like it kept cool or whatever. I don't really know how that works, so I can't really speak about it. However, if it does work and it does keep the food fresh, sounds good to me. Now, the bathtub at the end. One thing that really got me was they put plastic lining in this tub, but then they put boiling water in there. I would imagine that it would melt the plastic? No? But then they put the baby in there. Don't put the baby in there. Like I said, I have a weird thing when you start involving like babies or people who are unaware of your cheap life hacks that you're trying to impose on them. Not the baby. Leave the baby alone. So now it's time to rate this episode of Extreme Cheapskates. Let's see if the life hacks make sense. So I looked at this episode and analyzing it, I'd have to give Melody and her family 2 out of 4 pennies, which means it makes some sense. I am the cheapest wrestler in the world. I'm gonna finish taking my cold, second-day-old bathtub water bath thing. I don't know what to call it. And I'll see you guys real soon. Peace!